It's 2026 and life is getting better in South Africa. Meet Nosipho, Feziswa and Tabo, neighbours who have seen their lives improve since the government introduced a basic income grant, or BIG, for everyone who needs it. This is Nosipho, an informal trader whose business is thriving thanks to the basic income grant. Nosipho has invested some of her big funds into expanding her business. A lot of people who used to be excluded from the SRD grant are now getting the BIG. This means her community has more spending power, which further boosts her income. Nosipho has even been able to hire a local worker, helping her to combat unemployment. And it's not only Nosipho. Many of her neighbours have used their grant to start businesses or improve their existing ones. Meet Feziswa, a single mother who used to only get regular income from the child support grant, which was a mere 510 Rand in 2024. She had to use part of it to buy food for herself as well as her children. But back then, the monthly cost of feeding a child was over 900 Rand. So they still didn't have enough to eat, and she couldn't afford clothes and books for her kids. Sometimes she received the 350 Rand SRD grant, but it was too little, and she couldn't rely on it every month. But now she gets the BIG every month, which is more than double what she used to receive from the SRD. Feziswa combines her basic income with the child support grant and is now able to buy food for herself and her family, as well as cover her kids' school needs. Feziswa no longer worries as much about whether poverty will limit her children's choices in life. And here's Tabo, an unemployed matriculant living with his grandparents. Tabo didn't qualify for the SRD grant in 2024. Some weeks he had to choose between eating and paying for data to search for a job. His grandparents did their best to help, but their old age pension didn't go very far. Back in 2024, searching for a job cost nearly 1,000 Rand a month. Now, Tabo receives the basic income grant, and with it, he can contribute to the household's rent and groceries and afford data. Businesses say there is a greater demand for their products and jobs are easier to come by. Thabo finally has part-time work. He aims for a permanent job, but this is a start. Now he can use his education to improve his life, whereas before, so many matriculants had little hope. Poverty robs us of choices and opportunities. And in 2024, more than half of South Africans were trapped in poverty. But we demanded better from our leaders. We raised our voices for BIG. And we succeeded. Now, BIG is helping to improve our local economy, children's nutrition and education, and the health of the community. The extra economic growth is helping the government improve public services. We've seen a big drop in crime rates, just like what happened in the Namibian basic income experiment, where crime rates dropped by over 40%. We are more independent now and don't have to rely as much on support from friends and family. The basic income grant not only helps Tabo, Feziswa, and Nosipho, but benefits our whole community. We had a powerful dream of a better life in 1994, but many of us lost hope in the years that followed. Although much more still needs to be done, BIG is helping us in 2026 to build the lives we want and deserve. Now we have hope once again that our children will enjoy a better tomorrow.